Gonna do today is we're gonna build audiences in segment personas. And we're gonna do that in the usual sandbox track lab. This is where our teams train, give demos, and play around. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna build an audience in the persona module, right? This is personas. If we then click into audiences and we create new, we can create a new audience. And we're gonna keep it very simple. We're gonna use the photo uploaded event. And we're just gonna build an audience of people who ever uploaded a picture. We do this by saying, give me all the users who performed photo uploaded at least once. And we can actually play around with it and make it more granular. We could say like, show me all the people who uploaded a photo where the photo quality was low, so we can create an audience, send it downstream to a destination for a push notification email to warn them that the quality of the pictures that they've uploaded is poor, and so they need to upload better quality pictures. It's just an example, right? We can even add a time window. I'm not gonna do that right now because what you actually see is that real time gets disabled, which means that it runs once an hour. I want something that is more real time, more reactive. And we can actually even say, show me all the people who did other stuff on top and who, but also who did not, right? And so you do that by clicking in here. It's kind of almost an Easter egg feature. You need to know it. But so this is what we'll do. We're going to select the destination. We're going to say we're going to ship all of this to Braze, review and create. We're going to give it an audience name and potentially a description, just to make sure that other people who are looking at that audience have a proper understanding of what's going on and what it's used for. I'm actually not going to create this right now for the simple reason that it can take up to a couple of minutes, up to a couple of hours actually. So I don't want to sit here in front of my computer waiting for this to happen. So what I've done before is I've created this audience already, right? And what you see here is that it's exactly the same audience. Now, what I'm going to show you is basically how everything is going to behave. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our debugger for the front end, which is hooked up here. I'm gonna do analytics.reset because I want a new anonymous ID. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna user get anonymous ID. So we know we are user ending with 064DB. But actually I'm gonna immediately do an analytics.identify call because I would like to have some more info, and this is my username. I'm gonna use user12301230, hoping that I've never used that during a test, right? I'm gonna add a property. I'm gonna add email, which is this nice string at test.com, and I'm gonna close it up. I'm gonna send it in. So what you're gonna see now is that we have an identify call. If I would then move to personas, go to profiles, look for this user. Where are you, buddy? Am I too fast? What was the email of this guy? Okay. Okay, here we are. So this is the user, and we have the identities, a user ID, a anonymous ID. Email is not there because I simply haven't added email to my identity graph. Don't pay too much attention to that, not important right now. But what you see more important is that audiences is completely empty, right? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna send in a analytics.track event with the photo uploaded property. Voila, we're not gonna, event name. We're not gonna add any property, so I keep that empty. I'm gonna send all of this in, missing after argument list, obviously too fast, not good. Missing after the argument list, I'm gonna take all of this out because we don't care about the properties. Voila, this has been sent in properly. What you see now is that we have a photo uploaded event. If we go to the events, the photo uploaded event made it onto the profile. And if we then wait a couple of seconds and we refresh a couple of times, and this might take a while because it's a UI thing, right? You actually see that this user got added to the audience photo uploaded almost in real time, right? There's even more. If we go to the debugger, we actually can see for personas debugger, by the way, that user 1230, which is the user we've created, has an outbound personas request going to AppBoy, which is basically Braze, where the traits photo uploaded is set to true. So any campaign that would run off this specific custom attribute or trait, whatever you want to call it in Braze, for this user, it would now be set to true, and that campaign would automatically start running. So this is basically how you build audiences in segment personas and how fast and simple it can go.